See you there.
This is KGFX. It is 7:31 on a Friday, April 27th, and it is time for People in the Neighborhood. And that proudly brought to you by Lee Real Estate and Vilas Pharmacy. Go to Dakota Radio Group, go to the channels, and you will find KGFX. Click on that, and that's us. We're right here. Boy, we got some classy stuff coming up. Is it the 19th annual?
It is the 19th annual art show. Yes, indeed. It has been organized all 19 years by Carol Schneiderhan. It's grown every year. It's grown with either more artists. We now have more cities that participate.
Okay.
It's still South Dakota, but a lot of people coming in from other towns. It is something that couldn't be done. I want to mention some people that really help us out. Connie and Gary Grittner store some things that we have to use for this art show, and we have no place for. If it weren't for the Grittners storing it, they bring it, they put it up, they come back, take it down and take it.
Great
We
folks.
really appreciate their help on it. And also, for the last few years, Pat Brown has helped Carol put this together, which when you go and see, it is a free event for everybody. And when you see all of that artwork and how nice it looks on the walls, that is Pat and Carol doing an excellent job of placing it to an optimal viewing level.
Well, this is through the Shortgrass Arts Council, and if folks don't know about that, they were established back in 1974 and established to support and promote the arts in central South Dakota. Imagine where we would be if that wasn't done back in 1974. Oh my goodness! Thank the good Lord that you guys did what you did, because there's so many wonderful things and beautiful things that are out there. Folks have so many unbelievable talents that I think folks will be amazed this year, won't they?
They will be. There are such a variety in what is showing this year. Every year, what comes is different every year too. So this year, there's some kind of rustic sculpture-y stuff. There's some woodworking sculpture-y stuff.
All right.
There's fabric art with different people, photography, pastels, just every kind of medium you could be interested in. And I think sometimes when people go through, I've heard people look at something and say, oh, I know her. I didn't know she did that. And so it's a great way to find out what some of your neighbors and friends do too.
You get many ideas too. You'll say, you know what, that gives me an idea. I'd like to get something like that and do this with it. And
Yeah.
it sparks the creativity in a lot of folks, doesn't it?
It does. For me, it always makes me think, gee, I wish I could do that.
Right.
But yes, for both of you with creativity, you will get some great ideas.
I'm right there with you. Now, this kicks off 5 o'clock this afternoon.
It does. We're running from 5 to 8 this afternoon, and then tomorrow, 10 to 4. And on those 2 days, you can go through, and we just do a simple voting thing. You can vote for whichever piece you like the best. And then on Sunday, when we do it from 1 to 4, there'll be ribbons. That's all our winning artist gets is a ribbon. But you'll have a ribbon, and you'll be able to see who won in a category. There's 13 categories.
Nice.
So.
It's going to be held now at the Pierre Chamber of Commerce Community Room over there at 800 West Dakota. And I would imagine there's probably a high price to get into this event. What is it?
It is so totally free. Your gas, your tennis shoes if you're walking, whatever. But no, it is a free event. The Arts Council likes to do what we can for as little as we can so that people can go and see it. You can take your kids. You can bring people and enjoy it and not have it cost you anything.
Bringing the arts to Pierre and Fort Pierre residents, immersing the communities in local talent, and providing unique educational opportunities through the workshops and humanities programs. And I'm hearing folks can become a member of the council?
Well, you know, our website actually got a little bit ahead of us. We hope to get that program going later.
Okay.
Right now, it isn't available.
So
but
many things going on.
There are. We are still doing World Fest. In October, we have another group, Manhu from China, coming in with the World Fest program. And now in June, we start Tales on the River, which I hope many of you have gone to hear. It's a program. We do it in the Moose Club over in
Fort
Fort
Pierre,
Pierre.
yep.
The social quarters into that. It's a nice, very nice facility. Different speaker every week. The speaker starts at 7. You can buy a simple meal from the Moose at 6:30. Sometimes there's some entertainment prior to it. Sometimes there's not. But that's every Thursday night in the summer. And we start off this year with Tony Mangan, who is going to talk to us about specifically about some interviews he did when he was going back and forth getting information about the dam and status with a lady that I never say her name right, but Jody Farkhart, I think.
Okay.
Farkhart. Anyway, he's going to talk to us about that, what that was like to be getting that information and asking
betcha.
questions and challenging them a little bit. So
Tony,
that's the first one.
you bet. Special. I know he's listening this morning too, so hi to Tony this morning. Well, this is great stuff. So many different things that are going on. And would you say this is something for the whole family? Is this something you want to bring the kids to as
yes.
well?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Scott. Not only is it for the whole family, but we do have, we have the Stanley County High School participating.
right.
We've got the Georgia Morris Middle School. Many homeschool students are taught by a local person whose name I don't know right off the top of my head. So there is a whole display of art done by students. So
Sure.
yes, you want your children to come and take a look and see what everybody else is doing and know that they can get in on those programs also.
It's the 19th annual, folks. Don't miss out on this gallery art show, the Shortgrass Arts Council. A great group of folks out there doing wonderful things, and it's so important to keep the arts out there, not just for ourselves to keep our sanity, but to be there to inspire the children, to inspire our young adults out there to do incredible things, because you never know what picture or what item is going to spark that idea.
That's so true.
And make a wonderful human being out of that kid, right?
Right.
All right. If people have questions today, can they call you before 5 o'clock? Is there a number they can get you
You
at?
know what? They could try.
Okay.
I say that because I'm carrying my cell phone and I am truly not the world's best about answering, but they can try 222-1992. And otherwise, just come on down at 5 o'clock. It is too late to have your piece entered. We had to have, if you have something, it's too late for that. You'd have to wait for next year. Otherwise, the doors will open right about 5 o'clock and come on in.
All right. Barb Wood, ma'am, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you,
You
Scott.
have an art-filled day.
Well, thank you.